education? Did our failure, he asked, to establish basic human rights and freedoms, supremacy of the rule of law, and pluralist mindsets in our communities lead those who are struggling to seek alternative paths? These are indeed legitimate questions. Questions that are also raised in Western societies, or should be raised in Western societies, with respect to the roots of terrorism, specifically Islamic State terrorism. But Fethullah Gülen's call for reflection should not just be a call directed to Muslims, but to people of all faiths, specifically to both Muslims and non-Muslims that live here in the Western world. Did our societies provide a recruitment ground for groups with totalitarian and violent mindsets? Did the way in which our communities live here triggered alienation, desperation, and humiliation? Can we as a society act and organize ourselves in a way that fully respects people of different beliefs, origin, and background, and provide them a real chance for a prosperous, happy, and decent life as respected humans? Gülen's call for reflection, indeed self-reflection, is timely and urgently needed, therefore. And the symposium which I am honored to open here today is a clear expression of the will of several to actively contribute here. Probably no other movement in Hizmet dedicates itself to this reflection. And that is why I'm particularly grateful to Intercultural Dialogue Platform and those who actively supported for the symposium that is about to start here. Hizmet is indeed about a movement based on faith and not just inspired by faith, as Pim Valkenberg observes in his book about the movement. And faith, as Isyan Yilmaz has written, refers to actions rather than to words. And I quote, a form of renewal by conduct, where conduct is based on certain religious convictions. As such, as Valkenberg observed, Hizmet presupposes a personal faith engagement. For that reason, I would like to particularly thank Ramazan Guveli, the Executive Director of Intercultural Dialogue Platform, for the constructive relationship that he established and maintained with our faculty, the Faculty of Social Sciences at the KU Leuven, for the Gülen Chair that he helped to renew recently and that is involved in this symposium, and for the role that he plays in stimulating and challenging or thinking about complex social problems such as violent extremism and the ways to counter it. Let me conclude as I started, with a quote from Fethullah Gülen, borrowed from his principles of dialogue. Even if we have different